I hate the Eagles. And it seems fitting that the last game of the season for Dallas is a must-win against Philadelphia Eagles in Philly. This is going to be tough, guys. It is. It's going to be very tough. With the way we played last week, it's going to be very tough if we come up with that kind of effort. But if we come out like we did 2 weeks ago, then our chances are very good. Dallas has really been off and on these past couple weeks. And when we looked at the schedule, I know I said and a lot of people did, these last 5 games, we thought the Seahawks would be good at the time, would really test us. And we beat Seattle pretty handily, though they're not good this year. Went into Pittsburgh, should have won, lost that. Then we played New York Giants. Great effort by the Dallas Cowboys. Going in there, knowing we had to win, and got it. Good, gritty win for Dallas Cowboys. And then last week, I have no words for what we put on the field for last week. It was terrible. So we're following that pattern. Maybe Dallas is due for a good game, but of course that's not going to be the reasoning for why you'd win or why you'd lose. But there are factors in this thing, outside factors, that work in Dallas's favor. One, the flex scheduling. They put the game on at 3:15 rather than at 12. How that helps Dallas, the Eagles have to have a lot happen for them to win. They have to beat us. But not only that, they need Tampa to lose, and they need either the Vikings or the Bears to lose. Oakland is going to be playing Tampa Bay at the 12 o'clock game. If Tampa wins that game, which is very likely, then the Eagles have no shot. It's over. They cannot go to the playoffs no matter what happens. That's very deflating for a team. Now, I know that the Eagles hate us. The team, the fans, everything. It's all about beat Dallas. And to knock us out of the playoffs seems like motivation enough. But it's just the human spirit and the human emotions that when you get something taken away from you, you get a little bit deflated. So we may be facing an Eagles team who just found out that they can't go to the playoffs. We'll see if that has an effect on the game. Maybe it won't, but for a lot of teams it does. Also, the sack record for DeMarcus Ware. He needs 3 sacks to break the record. That's a lot of motivation for this guy who's been playing motivated all year. You can't tell me that if DeMarcus Ware gets 3 sacks in this game, that Dallas is not going to win this game. If we can put McNabb, if one guy can put McNabb on his back 3 times, we're definitely going to have a shot at winning this game. So, there are outside factors helping Dallas. But that put aside, Dallas has got to play better. I mean, that's not only just to win this game, but even if we somehow win this game, to continue to win on. Because at the season started, our goal was not to get into the playoffs. I mean, I know me personally, and I was wrong for doing it. It was a foregone conclusion we're going to be in the playoffs. That wasn't even in my mind that we might actually be fighting for a playoff spot. But now we are. And the goal still can't be just to get in. We've got to do something when we get there, if we get there. Because Philly has been hot, except for last week when they played the Redskins. They've been hot on a 3-game winning streak. McNabb was looking like the old McNabb that we hate because he's always kicking our tail. He thinks he's 10-6 against the Cowboys. Westbrook is great. I mean, the thing is, if they get the ball to Westbrook, that's how they can beat us. Now, not going to be up the gut, I don't think. I think our run defense, last week, that was an aberration. Those two runs up the middle for big-time touchdowns. Before those 2 plays, our defense had given up like 40 rushing yards. And that's what they've been doing these past couple weeks. So our defense, I think, is still solid enough to take care of an inside running game. But when you get Westbrook out in the flats, he's probably the best in the league at getting yards after that. Also for Dallas, I don't know what the situation is with Marion Barber. I know he's going to be banged up. I know he's going to suit up. Is he going to be at full strength? And I don't think he is. I'm banking the fact that he's probably not, and we're going to have to put our faith in Tashard Choice, who I'm more than happy to do so. The guy has proven every single start he's gotten, he has proven to me that he's a quality back and a very quality pickup that we had in the draft. But we still need Barber because he's the closer. He's the number 1 closer in football. You saw it against the Redskins. He's done it quite a bit, not just through this season, but last year as well. He would have helped against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because he was hurt, we had to go to the passing game. You saw what happened. We lost the game. If If we can get Barber healthy and we have a lead, 3-point, 6-point lead, in 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, you give the ball to Barber, more than likely you win the game. I don't know if we're going to have that option. And so, here's what the game falls on. And big surprise, it falls on Tony Romo. Tony Romo has got to have the game of his life. He has got to go out there and really shut the critics up, because right now, he's giving them all kinds of material. And he's earned it. He's earned the criticism that he's getting right now. He's high sometimes, and he has the lowest of lows at times. He really is a roller coaster quarterback, and we need him to get back on track. Sunday, if he doesn't, we're over. It's over. The season's over. We get to go look forward to basketball season. That's what happens. And look forward to the draft. And I don't want that. And what we need to do is listen to T.O. and throw it to this man. Throw it to Roy Williams. We brought him here for a reason. Chemistry, I know, is not there, but you've got so many weapons on offense. If you just take what the defense gives you, because we don't need spectacular plays, because our defense is playing good enough where we can dink and dunk and try to slowly move the ball downfield and then hit the big one. But we're not in a position where we have to chunk it downfield nonstop. In the first game against the Eagles, we had to do that because the Eagles were scoring at will, so we had to do the same. I think our defense has gotten good enough where we will be able to get enough stops on the Eagles where we don't have to put as many points on the board as we did in the first game. Guys, it's going to be a very physical football game. I look for it to be a defensive struggle. 17-13 Dallas. That's my prediction, if that means anything. We need this win. We need this win. We need this win. It's a must-win. I can't say that enough. Everyone knows it. And Dallas, we're in the best position we could possibly be. After pulling that junk last week to still control our own destiny, it's a blessing. It really is. So, Cowboys fans, Dallas is going to win. That's all we can say. Dallas is going to win. And then we'll see what we can do in the playoffs. We can't talk about playoffs right now because we're not there yet. And I thought we would be before the season started. We all thought we'd be here. We'd be there. Season started. We were telling Eagles fans that, guys, you're probably going to win this game because we'll sit our starters. We need every single starter, we hope, to win this football game. So, go Cowboys. Hopefully, on Sunday, I'll be making a pretty happy video because Dallas Cowboys will be in the playoffs. How about them Cowboys?